Have you ever stopped to really think about what makes you, well, you? Is it your body, your thoughts, maybe your feelings? Today, we're diving deep into some timeless wisdom from the Bhagavad Gita to explore this exact question. We're going to uncover the incredible difference between our physical selves and our eternal soul. So let's really chew on that for a moment. I mean, think about it. Your body is constantly changing. Your thoughts and opinions evolve. What's the one thing about you that actually stays constant from the time you're a little kid to when you're old? The Bhagavad Gita tackles this question head on, and trust me, its answer might just change the way you see everything. Okay, so our journey begins with a really fundamental idea from the Gita's second chapter, verse 18. This verse, right here, it lays the entire groundwork by telling us something absolutely crucial about our physical bodies. Here is the verse in the original Sanskrit. It goes, Antavanta ime deha nityasyoktaha sharirinaha anashino aprameyasya tasmad yudhyasva bharata. Now that's beautiful, but what does it actually mean? Let's break it down. This is so helpful because it decodes the verse for us. You can see that antavanta means perishable, and that refers to ime deha, or our material bodies. But here's the kicker. These temporary bodies are just a vessel for the nityasya sharirina, the eternal soul. And that soul is described as anashina, meaning it can never be destroyed, and aprameyasya, which means it's immeasurable. So here's the bottom line from this verse. Our bodies have an expiration date. It's inevitable, no way around it. But the soul inside, that's a completely different story. It's eternal. The text gives this beautiful analogy. Just like sunlight keeps the whole universe going, it's the soul's presence that animates the body. The second the soul leaves, that body starts to decay. That really puts things into perspective, doesn't it? Now, this idea gets even deeper in the very next verse, 2.19. It takes this concept of the eternal soul and pushes it even further, explaining that the soul is completely beyond the reach of any physical harm. Here it is in Sanskrit. Ya enam vetti hantaram yaschainam manyate hatam ubhau tau na vijanito nayam hanti na hanyate. All right, let's see what this is telling us. The meaning here is just profound. It's saying that anyone who thinks the soul can be a huntaram, a killer, or that it can be hatam, killed, is simply mistaken. They're not in knowledge. And why? Because the soul, I am, it just doesn't participate in that whole cycle. It neither kills nor can it ever be killed. Now, this is a really, really important point. The soul is spiritual, so material weapons, they can't touch it. Only the physical body can be harmed. But, and the text is crystal clear on this is not an excuse for violence. Harming another person's body without justification is an absolutely serious transgression, and it's punishable under both human laws and the laws of God. And that leads us perfectly into our third verse, 2.20, which gives us an even more detailed, almost poetic description of the soul's true, unchanging nature. Just listen to the power in this language. Na jayate mriyate va kadachin, nayam bhutva bhavita va na bhuya, ajo nitya shashvatoyam purano, na hanyate hanyamane sharire. Just look at these incredible descriptions of the soul. Na jayate mriyate va, it is never born and it never dies. It's aja, unborn. Nitya, eternal. Shashvata, totally permanent. And purana, which means it's the oldest, it has always existed. And then that final line just seals the deal. It is not destroyed when the body is destroyed. So, you know how our bodies go through those 6 distinct phases? Birth, growth, existing for a while, and eventually death. Well, the soul is completely untouched by any of that. It doesn't get old, it doesn't decay, nothing. So, how do we even know it's there? The answer is simple. Consciousness. Think of it like this. You know the sun is in the sky because you can see its light, right? Well, consciousness is the light that proves the soul is present within the body. So, we've just gone through 3 incredibly powerful verses. What does it all add up to? Let's bring all this wisdom together and really see the complete picture that the Gita is painting for us. This slide just lays out the contrast so perfectly. On one side, you've got the body. It's temporary, it can be measured, and it's subject to death. But on the other side, you have the soul. Eternal, immeasurable, completely unchanging, and beyond birth or death. I mean, they're total opposites. Our physical form is just a temporary home, but our true self, the soul, that is permanent. And, that really brings us to the most important part of all of this.
This isn't just some abstract philosophy. This is a fundamental shift in how we can view our entire lives. So the question I want to leave you with is this. If you, your true self, are an eternal, unchanging soul, how does that change your perspective on everyday life? On your fears, your ambitions, how you treat other people? It's definitely something to think about.
Thank you so much for joining us for this deep dive into the incredible wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita.
Thank you for watching. And hey, just so you know, Gyan Kosh is a multilingual channel where we share spiritual wisdom in English, Hindi, Marathi, and Tamil. And we've got more major languages on the way. Our whole goal is to bring you these timeless treasures of Sanatan Dharma in a way that's simple, clear, and really meaningful. On our channel, you're going to find daily videos on the Srimad Bhagavatam, the Bhagavad Gita, the Mahabharata, Lalita Sahasranamam, Devathan Kurl, that's the voice of God, and the saints of Maharashtra. And all of it is available in multiple languages. So if you find our content valuable, please subscribe to Gyan Kosh. That way you'll get notified about our daily videos. And don't forget to like, share, and spread this divine knowledge with your family, your friends, and your community. Let's work together to keep the light of Sanatan Dharma shining bright.